Welcome to the stream. Gonna have a good time. Yeah. Will Chippy find a mate tonight? Will Chippy make it alright? Let's have a good time on the stream tonight. Get in the Discord, but don't be a trap. Be a trap. Welcome to the program, to the stream. Gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time. Didn't prepare a lot of material. Oh yeah, baby. Gonna have a good time on the stream. It's gonna be a dream come true.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Jeez. Why am I so big in the thing there? Hi, everybody, and welcome to the program. Man, we got a lot going on tonight. What do we have going on tonight?
I don't know, dude. It's your show. You didn't prepare anything?
No, we got some good stuff. Chip, this is of course like a big moment for the toilerette. Still haven't figured out how to fade the music out. That's a big deal. Look at the chat's already fired up. Optimus Prime Rib says he smoked a weed. Oof. Get on the Discord. I want to hear about your experience of smoking that weed. That singular weed. I got a DM actually from none other than Slavoj Zizek. He wants to come back on the show, so he might be back. We got Greg. Greg has a thing that he's going to talk about. Sounds like he's got himself into some trouble again, to be honest. And if you look in the description, and if you look at the little crawler thing below, I don't know why, but I started thinking about those No Limit album covers. You ever think about that? You're like, what about those No Limit album covers? When is the next like No Limit album cover? Like album covers that good. When are they what's the next one gonna be? So I wanted to take a look into those. What are some of the best, or we'll vote on it. Look at the tracking problems, says Silk the Shocker. Silk the Shocker is already in the multiple choice that you could do. Let's actually see. If you go in by the way, if you go in the comments below, the description, you can vote which one's the best. But I already put some in here. Silk the Shocker, Charge It to the Game, of course. Classic. Master P, MP The Last Dawn, of course. Somebody's already saying the Cool Keith one. It's in there. Cool Keith, Dr. Doom, First Come, First Serve, the satirical one where he has like a burger with a roach in it. This might be one of my favorite, and I had this album when I was a kid, and I really liked it. Young Bleed, My Balls and My Word, where he's like walking up the stairs. He's walking up the stairs, and there's two tigers next to him. So go to the description and vote. You could vote on those so far, and call in if there's one I'm missing. People are already saying Cool Keith. If there's one I'm missing, call in and tell me, and we'll put it in the running. But yeah, Greg's gonna call in. He's got this dude's always up to some bull crap, you know.
Why?
He's always doing this and saying things like this.
The United States is immoral. The United States has a history that's embarrassing. The United States is a sinful country that should be destroyed.
Jeez.
Female pleasure.
Oh man, you know what? I feel like the Camp Low one should be in here. Hold on, guys. We're already with the technical problems. And of course, before we do any of this dumb bull crap, let's check in with the always exciting and precocious Chipford. Chippy, are you there?
Yes. RM, you can't show my screen, right?
You remember what happened when we tried to do that?
But you can still see me, right? I'm gonna show you something.
Okay, let's see. I'll describe this to the listeners.
Okay, so as you can see, I'm wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Does it look like Chewbacca or an Ewok?
My initial thought is that you look like a Russian, kind of. It's like one of those one of those big Russian hats. But this is pretty. I would say more Ewok.
Interesting. It has been a debated topic since I was 12 in my family, so I don't know.
Chippy, hold on. We already got an update. We already got an update for the listeners. Well, hold on. We're gonna just do this really quick. We've already got some votes for the No Limit album cover, and Cool Keith is pulling ahead. We got Cool Keith first, Silk the Shocker, Charge It to the Game second, and then Young Bleed is in third. Nobody has voted for. You know what I'm talking. You're a little bit younger, Chippy, but you know what
explain.
So, have you ever seen these? How can I describe this? Have you ever seen those album covers where it's like it'll have the name of the artist in like diamonds, and it's like kind of
God, yeah.
So that's where
very cringe.
That's where we're at with that. But Chippy, you're looking good. I like this. I like this hat.
Yeah.
You got wait, hold on. We should chip everybody up with this. But it's you're doing this thing called the Toilerette, where it's like the Bachelorette, where you're gonna you kind of like you've formed some connections with some of these beautiful dudes, right?
Yeah, I mean they're all amazing. I kind of have like a crush on some of them, so it's like very exciting. And yeah, it's also conflicting. I don't know what to do. Once again, it's like I want to just have one, but at the same time, it's like they're all so great. I kind of want to keep them all too.
Why can't it be like a reverse Mormon thing? Why can't you have like multiple husbands?
I mean, is it even legal in America? Like, is it legal for a woman to have multiple? Because I know it's legal for men to have multiple ladies, but is it legal for women to have multiple men?
Yeah, right. Because Chippy, the vibe that I'm getting is like this is an impossible choice, right? Because all these are cool dudes.
I mean, if you go into the toilet right now, I don't know how I can make any choices. Landrew is giving me Miami Vice vibes.
Mm-hmm.
The comedian Will is the comedian. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, you can agree with me, right? The
comedian is a straight up cutie.
Yeah.
Straight up cutie.
He could literally wear a trash bag and he'd still be, beautiful. And then no warning shots. I mean, the hair, the hat, I mean, everything, the overalls that he's wearing, it's a vibe and I'm into it and I don't know what to do.
See, this is the true problem because they all have their own sort of vibe that collectively it kind of equals like the perfect man, right?
It basically, exactly.
So just to catch everybody up, like what we're going to be doing on this episode, you're going to chop some people.
Yeah, so I'm going to chop two boys, and today's theme is going to be a show and tell. They have to bring a special object to them, and they will show, and they will tell. Oof. You and me, RM.
Beautiful.
And I also want to hear your thoughts on the presentation because I want to take that into account. Also we're all dressed uniquely, so I hope you get to see that, RM. We did it specifically for you.
Oh yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Before you flush me, can I talk about Fast and the Furious 9?
Yeah. Totally. You saw it. You went and saw it.
I did. I saw it on Sunday. I forgot to talk about it on Monday, but I just want to say that I'm going to sue Vin Diesel.
Oh my God. Really? Why? What's going on?
Because the whole meme of those movies is that Vin Diesel at some point in the movie says family. is about family, right? Like that's
yeah.
the meme.
Big old doinks.
He never said family in the entire 3 hours that my sorry butt was sitting in that movie theater, drinking a slushie, getting fat. He never said family.
So you were really worked up and excited that he was gonna say this family line, and you show
Dude.
up and it's just this is
Everybody in the movie said family. Even like the villain said family, and this motherfucker never said family. Fucking Vin.
So you know what? I think that you should sue. This is fraud. Like Vin Diesel committed fraud on you.
Yeah, it's like false advertisement. You know what I mean?
You know what? I want to get in on this lawsuit, Chippy. So let me know. Let me know what I need to do, and we'll
sign up on my what is it? Not GoFundMe. What is it? The sign up.
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo. Sign up in my Indiegogo.
All right, I got it. I got an Indiegogo right now. I will talk to you later. Man, this album cover. No Limit album cover thing is it's getting controversial. Let's take a look at this. Hold on. For the viewers. Look at my green screen. It's all fucked up. My green screen is all fucked up, and I think this thing's about to fall, too. Silk the Shocker, 21.4%. I mean, Cool Keith he's killing it. Dr. Doom, first come, first served. 50%. Unbelievable. And then, Young Bleed gets the rest. Yes. And call in. Remember, if there absolutely is ones that I'm forgetting, because some of them, like the Juvenile one is really good. But if there's more, just call in. Okay? Let's take a quick call before we get into, because Greg's really, I mean, he's all fired up and his pants are all wet and stained, so he really wants to get on. But let's talk to some people. Willem,
Hey, how you doing?
Willem, what's going on? How are you, my friend?
I haven't heard you in a while, man. I've been on the road. Been missing my RM and Chippy saga.
Oh, can you imagine this? Chippy is really she's like for real catching feelings for these guys, for some of them.
I believe it. They all seem like winners. So
they're all. I was kind of shocked because like a lot of people online are like mutants. You hear their voice, but then you finally see them like what they look like, and and they're like have a fedora and like a giant vape and all this stuff. But these guys are all like ridiculous, like I would say annoyingly cute. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I believe it. I'm glad none of them are fedora vaping guys.
I'm pretty disgusted by them, to be honest. You know what I mean?
It's just like shocking, right?
As a short weirdo, I would say that these are the type of guys who I just have nothing but resent for,
Right. I got some unrelated garbage to throw your way real quick.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I got a little story about I was choked out by Guy Ritchie.
Really? He's like, hey, mate, I'm about to choke you, my mate, right? Madonna's.
Yeah.
Is he still Madonna's husband? By the way? Oh, okay. All right. Well, what happened? Why did he choke you?
Pretty short story.
Mm-hmm.
Not unlike Steven Crowder.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Chowder, excuse me.
Yeah, get it right.
I'm a big fan of doing the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, very nice. Okay.
I was living in London for 3 years, and I went to train, and I just trained with him, and I didn't know who he was at all. So I didn't know what he looked like. And he introduced himself as Guy. He beats me up. And then my friends that were there, they're like, you just got beat up by Guy Ritchie.
Wow.
I was like, that's the weirdest celebrity encounter I think I could have ever had.
I don't want to be gross about this, but can we say that you got pretty close to a Madonna makeout? Like that's pretty close, right?
Yeah. I would say so.
Well, that's a pretty good story. Guy Ritchie, what did he get you in an arm bar? Did he do did your leg snap in half like that Irish guy?
I think he basically just sat on my chest and let drool hang out his mouth until it got me in the eye.
He did the like big brother little brother thing where he pinned you down and did a loogie where the loogie like almost touches you and then he sucked it back up. Oh my god, that's sick. What a weird guy. Well, that's great. Are you still doing this Brazilian jiu-jitsu stuff or no?
I do the Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Brazilian bikini. Is this good? Should I be doing this? Because look, as described, I'm a short little annoying guy. Should I learn how to? Is this a good way to learn how to defend yourself? Because I feel like if I got in a fight, I would just the attacker would just grab my hand and make me punch myself. Like that's how defenseless I am.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably good for something like that. It's more like a physical, get you in shape outlet sort of thing, you know.
Okay.
Don't go looking for fights, RM. I don't want to train you up just so you go looking for fights. You see what I'm saying?
That to me is one of the big pitfalls of learning martial arts is that you're like, okay, I got this thing. Now I need to use it, and then you start like, hey, what? You're like in the line at Chipotle. You're like, what'd you say? You know, to everybody, yeah. And the guy's like, I didn't say anything.
11.
Now suddenly everybody's trying to start a fight with you and you're just arm barring everybody, you know?
There's going to be articles about RM Crowder Brown at a Chipotle throwing taco bowls at people trying to start fights.
Exactly. It's like, I said pinto beans and black beans, and then I arm bar the person who works there, you know?
Okay, and just one more thing. I'm like the king of awkward party behavior.
Ooh, I love it.
And I think the first time I called in, I awkwardly hung up on you. I just want to let you know, neither of us are that awkward.
I love it. So
okay, last
wait. But can you think of any actual like awkward party behavior that you've had? Like, does anything? Yeah. Okay.
Just sort of milling around, you know?
Yes.
And kind of being on the peripheral of a conversation and laughing at a thing that someone says that's not a joke, and then you just sort of realize you fucked up, and then you go to the next group to kind of repeat.
You're right. Oh my God, that is bad.
You didn't catch the whole story or the whole joke, and then you're just like,
oh, you're right. You're right. Actually, you know what's a really bad one too is when you're like, because the biggest challenge when you're at some like party or something where you don't know anybody and you're milling, you know, you're Millie Bobby Browning around, and you do that thing where you're like, okay, there's a little group of people talking, let me chime in, and you go to chime in, and then you just somebody else like is like continues what they were saying, so you get cut off, you know. So you stop, and then you're just standing there, and you're like, that got cut off. Uh-oh. So now you're just standing there, and you're like, should I just like do the Homer Simpson back into the hedge thing right now, or what?
That's the only reasonable recourse. You just have to calmly, blankly back away. And
oh man, well, Willem de Flush, you're great. I love you. I want to hear more about this celebrity fighting that you're doing.
I'm teaching jiu-jitsu in my backyard now, so if you come up to Colorado, I'll teach you how to throw someone over your head.
Oh my God, this would be a good segment. Maybe I'll if I'm ever in Colorado, we'll do this. This will be like a segment that we could do. But I guarantee I'll instantly get hurt because that's my like new thing is just like getting hurt, like reaching for a treat, you know. So
yeah,
we're
all treat fine. So thank you very much.
Later, Willem de Flush. What a good. That's a really classic good guy right there. But he still gets this. Let's see what the chat is on about. I did a Ric Flair belly flop on a tile floor after drinking way too much. Ryan Carroll is doing a parallel show. He's always on some. He's always on that bullshit. Ryan Carroll in the chat. I think I was gonna try to pull Chippy in, but I kind of I want that to build up. I want the tension to build up, you know? It's like Alfred Hitchcock said. He said, let that tension build up, bro. Let that tension build up, dog. He talked like that. That's sort of weird that a guy like that would talk like that, you know? We'll do one more. Fisher?
Toilets.
Fisher.
Hey.
What up, Fish?
Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up, bro?
Yo, this is my Greg impression.
Oh, that's
What's up, dude?
Let me hear it again, dude.
Yeah, dude, my name's Greg, and I say weird shit.
Oh my God, is that
Is that me, dude?
Greg's like freaking out.
Dude, he stole my essence, bro.
Oh my God. Greg, you know how there's that little anecdote or whatever about how there were people, you know, in the olden times who thought that if you take their picture it would like steal their soul. Greg still thinks that, and he thinks that maybe you stole his soul.
Wait, you're saying it doesn't do that?
I don't like this, dude. I don't like this.
He's crying, dude. You freaked him out. He's really freaked out, man. Greg, it's okay. Stop, dude. Oh my God. All right. This is not going well, Fisher.
Oh no, not good.
Well, Fish, what up? That was a good Greg impression, despite
Yeah,
you
dude.
know him.
Thank you.
Despite him freaking out, but what up? What up, dude?
Well, it's been a couple weeks since I've been on the show. I've been going back to my life now that pretty much everybody in my county is like getting vaccinated and stuff.
Oh, nice.
I had a Dungeons and Dragons group that I got to play with again after a long time of not being able to play with them.
Very nice. How'd it go? You got a good dungeon master?
I am the dungeon master.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So,
Are you good? Are you coming up with good little challenges or whatever?
yeah, but I'm not very good at guiding the party because generally I want them to do what they want to do, but basically there was like an evil ritual that they didn't stop because I didn't guide them to stop it, and it ended up like destroying the whole town.
Destroyed the whole town?
That's kind of how that went, yeah.
Oh my God. So being a dungeon master has a lot of responsibility, huh?
Well, you know how it is. But I sent you something on Discord, and it's a new. I don't know if we might have tech problems. This might just not work, but
it's a wave. It's a wave file of some kind.
Yes, it's the RM Brown show song that I wrote, but
it says it says RM Brown RM_Brown.wave.exe. So this is some kind of a virus that you're trying to do.
Oh my gosh! How'd you know?
You're caught. This is some kind of a remote. This is one of those remote, like from India. They start controlling your mouse kind of thing. So you're busted, dude. You're fucking busted. I got you,
dude. Yeah. Damn.
So I would say nice try on that, but you, my friend, are busted, and I got you.
Oh my gosh!
There's nothing you could do about it.
That's what you get, dude. That's what you get for making fun of me and doing that scary voice, dude.
Dude, I'm so sorry, Greg. No, please, Greg.
I'm fucking mad at you, dude. I thought we could be bros.
No, dude, you're not. I'm actually not mad at Fisher at all.
Oh my God.
Favorite dude.
Hey, no, he got my voice again, dude.
Oh, he's getting scared again. He's getting scared. Well, Fish,
Fisher's the best.
Oh my God, other Greg really likes Fisher. Well, I'm gonna open this, but this is an intro song.
Yeah, it's like the same one that I've been playing before, but I finally recorded it. Is it gonna work? Do you think?
I tried downloading, but it didn't work. So I'll try again. I'll try again later. How about that? But I have one more question for you.
Yes.
Are you a musician?
I am a musician. Yes.
Nice.
I would consider myself a musician. I was in a quarantine band for
Oh,
like a
cool.
year, and then we kind of broke up after quarantine, but
Oh,
yeah.
oh, what a nightmare. What did you guys sound like?
We actually sounded near the end we were sounding really good, but there was also just like a lot of personal stuff going on with us, and it just was not the time to have a band anymore.
What was
There
the
was
what was the amount of crossover of the guys who are in the Dungeons and Dragons group and the band group?
So the normal Dungeons and Dragons group that I run is actually all my old friends from high school who I haven't seen since, before COVID, but I am also running a newbies group because I roped all the band guys into playing Dungeons and Dragons with me.
Very good. So
Yes.
what you're really saying here is that you were like, hey, let's be in a band. And they're like, yeah, we like doing it. So you play the band, and then you're like, they show up, and there's just a Dungeons and Dragons set up. And they're like, wait a second. This guy tricked us into playing Dungeons and Dragons. We thought this was a band.
Yeah, no, exactly. Basically, like I need people to play D&D with because they're really rare. Nobody ever wants to play D&D.
It's tough, right? Because people who want to play D&D, like they really want to play, and the people who don't really don't. So it's like they got to be really in, right? There's no in between. You're in or you're out on that one.
Well, the thing is, like, there's a lot of people who want to play D&D, but a lot of people just end up kind of like, I don't know, they don't really like play the game, and they're not like committed to coming back every week, and it's hard to get a steady group going, especially like, I don't know, in the summer, because nobody wants to have any obligations, at least when they're my age.
Right, these slobs, these people, they won't commit. They won't commit.
They won't commit.
You hear that? You hear that? Look, I'll send a message to these friends of yours. Hey, you pieces of crap, you. Fisher wants to play D&D. Be good friends for once and go play D&D. You pieces of shit, you. Okay?
Okay, I sent, obviously, like, if it's not going to work now, that's fine, but I sent
Another
you a link
virus?
to a Google Drive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's another virus, actually. This one is going to seize your CPU. The other one seized your RAM. This one's going to seize your CPU. So.
Okay. I'll check it out. I do want to see how that will affect the show, so I'll check that out. Fisher, I love you. And what state do you live in? Unless you
I
don't
live in
wanna say.
Oregon.
Okay, if I'm ever in Oregon, can I join this D&D group?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do one of those things where it's like a weird self-insert where you kind of just play yourself.
I like this. Okay, cool.
Oh my gosh, it's RM Brown in our D&D game. I don't know. You are honestly like a little bit of a celebrity amongst my group of friends, because I'm like,
God.
dude, I was on this guy's show, and then they're all like, oh, dude, let's listen.
Oh my
So
God,
then,
amazing.
Like some of them have kind of started just like watching you too. So.
Oh well, the Fish. Thanks so much for turning people on to this a disaster of a thing that we do here. I appreciate you. You're good. You're a good dude, and I do want to play D&D with you. But
hey,
I don't want any kind of favorable treatment or any of that stuff. I just want to be just another member of the group. Okay.
I see. Well, you'll start from level 1 then.
Yes. All right. Cool. All right, Fish. I'll talk to you later. Send more music. I want to hear more from this band.
Yeah. Oh shoot. Well, this is just me. But anyway, you have a great day. Oh God, I'm getting flushed.
There he goes.
Flushing toilets. Bye.
We've been hanging and banging, brother.
Let's man. So, guys, I don't know if you've seen this, but I've been getting ads for and I swear to God this is real. I swear to God this is real. Like, this is going to seem like I'm doing some kind of a bit or something, but I swear to God I've been getting ads, and I got one last night for Jordy Peterson, this guy Jordy Peterson, who, every once in a while I'll make fun of on this channel because he's kind of a wacky character. But I got an ad for this thing called self-authoring, and it was like that like Philip Glass kind of documentary thing where it's like, And it's like Jordy Peterson, he's like, your life is your life, and you need to take control of your blah, 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 whatever, with his self-help stuff. And he's like, you need to join my program, which is called self-authoring. And so he's pumping out ads for this like digital course or something.
It is for these reasons that we developed the Self-Authoring Suite, a set of 4 interactive online writing programs, and are offering them to anyone who wants to concentrate on improving his or her life. If you want to understand yourself better, become less anxious and happier, and commit yourself more firmly to your education, career, or your relationships.
So there you go. It's going to help your relationships and all this stuff. So of course, I mean, as predictable as it could be, the quote unquote co-host of the show, Greg, took this course. He paid for this course. Is that right, Greg?
Yes, I did do that for Dr. Peter. I took Dr. Peterson's course. Okay.
Yeah, doctor. You really hit that hard that he's a doctor.
Dr. Peterson.
Right. Yeah, you really like to make it clear that he's a professional of some kind.
That's right, dude. So yeah, I did take this course, and I am more than pleased with the results. My life has it's really taken shape.
Okay, great. So can you tell us a little bit about this? Like what's going on in this course?
Well, there's a lot of helpful material in there, but there is some confusing stuff in there too.
Like what? What's confusing about it?
He's really into Neil Young.
He's into Neil Young?
Yeah, he's always going on and on about this guy Neil Young.
The Heart of Gold Harvest, the singer?
Yeah, he's really into.
Oh, I see what's going on. I think it's Carl Jung. He's really into Carl Jung.
Right, exactly. The guy who does. You're thinking I'm a heart of gold.
Yeah, that's Neil Young. Jordan Peterson's always talking about Carl Jung.
And I'm getting old. Actually, it's weird because Neil Young actually kind of sounds like Jordan Peterson.
Yeah. And I'm getting old. Yeah, he kind of does. He has that Jordan Peterson sort of a quivering high voice thing.
Yeah, maybe that's why he likes him so much.
No, again, it's not. He talks about Carl Jung, which is like a philosopher or some stupid crap like that.
Yeah, the singer.
Nope, you're still wrong on this. So you don't have any money. That's the other thing. And this course is how much?
You can pay in installments.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can pay in installments, but what's the total?
I would say it's an investment.
Greg, how much?
$4,000.
$4,000?
Yeah, $4,000.
And where did you get $4,000?
I mean, you have to invest in yourself. That's the thing. It's not about how much. It's about investing in yourself.
Yeah. Again, where did you get this money though?
I had it.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I actually noticed that some stuff is missing because you've quote unquote crash at my place. A lot of stuff has been missing. Keyboard that I had is gone. I had a DSLR camera. It's all kind of gone sort of in the same time frame as you coming across $4,000 to take this Jordy Peterson thing.
Look, I'm not responsible for you not knowing how to keep your crap organized.
Okay, this is huge. So what else? What else goes on in this? What is it called? Self-authoring?
Self-authoring. The self-authoring course. And one of the interesting things about it is that you can reach the top. Like, you can reach the top circle of the whole thing.
The top circle.
Yeah, the top circle of the whole thing, the more you pay. So all you have to do to go higher in this thing is you pay more.
Okay, so that sounds like Scientology or something, where you're like, where if you're Tom Cruise and you have endless amounts of money, like you just work your way up by just coughing up money to the leader or whatever.
No, it's nothing like that. It's totally different from Scientology because the more you pay, the higher you go.
That's exactly like Scientology.
Nope, totally different, dude. But another thing that Dr. Peterson teaches is what we call flutter power.
Flutter power?
Yeah, flutter power. That's a big part of this course.
What is flutter power?
Well, I don't know if you watch the great Dr. Peterson, but one thing that we know that he is an intellectual and a very serious thinker is the amount of fluttering hand motions that he does.
Yeah, he does a lot of hand motions that are kind of fluttery.
Yeah, exactly. So that's how you tell that someone is a real, true intellectual, is that they, dude, they're like,
Your voice is kind of like, what? Are you from California?
Yeah, dude. But like I was saying, is it okay if I finish, or you want to
Yeah, go ahead.
You can tell when someone's a true intellectual by how much hand fluttering they do. So one thing that he teaches in this course is flutter power.
Flutter power.
Yep. You got to get those hands fluttering if you want to stop the muttering.
Okay, well, I don't know what that means.
You got to get those hands fluttering if you want to be successful.
Okay, so he teaches you how to do hand flutters?
Yep. Flutter power, it's called. So there's that, and so I really been practicing in front of the mirror my hand flutters. There's the there's this one called the Tokyo Drift.
The Tokyo Drift, what is that?
It's sort of it's like a curved hand flutter. So if you're talking about Neil Young or whatever, the philosopher Neil Young, you do like a curved hand flutter.
Okay, so there's like different types of hand fluttering that make you seem like an intellectual or something.
It gives you power. It just it expresses to other people like I kind of know what I'm talking about, So like the Tokyo Drift, this curved hand flutter, it's sort of like it's sort of saying like I kind of am like a philosopher sort of thing.
Wow. And you paid $4,000 for this.
Money well spent is another way to put it.
Okay, great. So that's it. That's this self-authoring thing that you paid $4,000 to get into.
Yeah, there's one other really cool thing about it is Dr. Peterson actually lets the first people in on this thing. He lets them in on a very unique opportunity.
A very unique opportunity. I'm already really skeptical about what you're about to say.
It's a really good opportunity that Dr. Peterson say doctor.
Doctor.
Say Dr. Peterson.
Dr. Peterson.
Say it with like gravitas.
Dr. Peterson.
It's a little better. But he's letting us in on this very interesting and unique opportunity where we can get in on the ground floor of Dr. Peterson's own cryptocurrency.
Yep. I kind of knew this was coming. So Dr. Peterson has his own cryptocurrency that he's getting you guys all to buy.
Yep. Everybody who signs up for his course is first in. It's first in on Dr. Peterson's cryptocurrency.
Uh-huh. And what is this cryptocurrency?
It's called Fluttercoin.
It's called Fluttercoin?
Yep. It's Dr. Peterson's, say it again.
Dr. Peterson.
Yeah, it's Dr. Peterson's own beautiful crypto that we're going to get in on.
Oh, boy. So he gets you in for $4,000. People are saying you sound a little fuzzy. Is that?
Yep. I am fuzzy. I mean, hold on. I'm going to see if I can fix it, actually.
What are you going to do?
Well, just calm down, dude. Calm down, man.
What are you doing?
Is it better now?
No, it's just you. What are you doing?
I tried to do some Discord stuff, but I guess it's not working. But yeah, I'm gonna invest heavily in this Fluttercoin, because I think this is a great investment. If Dr. Peterson is involved, I think it's good to go, man.
Okay. I'm gonna actually just. There we go. He's gone. It's getting way too depressing listening to that. He paid $4,000 to get ripped off by Dr. Jordan Peterson. That's really sad. That actually turned out way sadder. Fluttercoin. If anybody wants to invest in Fluttercoin, go ahead. Sounds pretty good. Let's check in with Chippy.
Oh.
Chippy, are you there? Chippy?
Oh my God. Greg, I'm gonna show and
Greg, get out of here, dude.
Get out. We're about to like Cuba style protest you. Enough.
You know what? You know what?
You know, joke.
You know what Greg said about the Cuba stuff? Is
What
he's
did he
like
say?
he goes, I was like, man, this thing with Cuba is pretty crazy. People are out protesting, and he goes, what, like those sandwiches? And I was like, what? And he didn't know.
Medianoche?
He thought it was just, he thought Medianoches was just like, that was just the name. He didn't know Cuba was a place. He thought it was just, that was the name of a sandwich. I know, it's sad.
Don't tell her that, dude. Don't tell her.
Get out of here, Craig. Well, Chippy, do you want to do a toilerette right now?
Yes, bring a boy in. Bring Landriel in.
Your wish is my command, milady.
Landriel.
Hello.
Landriel, welcome to the toilerette. You're in the hot seat with Chippy.
Happy to be here.
Landriel's a good dude. We again, like, I hate to keep harping on this, but we got some handsome dudes up in here, and Landriel's
pretty cute, and he's looking real cute tonight with the Miami Vice vibe.
Thank you so much.
So, Landriel, are you ready to be just sort of barraged with challenges by Chippy on this segment that we like to call the toilerette?
Yes. I think I'm experienced with the standard of challenges as of thus far.
Oh, I love it. Landriel's like ready to go. Chippy, take it away. Give Landriel your best shot, please.
All right, Landriel, as you know, tonight is a show and tell. So what do you have to show and tell us?
Ooh.
I have a cool show and tell item. So this spring, I finished a script, and when I presented it to my university liked it to the point where they produced my script.
Whoa!
I had my first produced play of all time, and here is a costume from said play. It is a gambeson and a tabard of one of the knights in my play.
Wow.
And, yeah, I thought this would be weird enough to be a show and tell item because it wouldn't have been like a sword. I was afraid someone else would bring like a sword or a lightsaber or something, which I have both of, or like a Harry Potter wand. But yeah, this is one of the props from the show.
Holy moly!
Oh my God!
That is an excellent show and tell because it's like tells you a lot about him, all this stuff,
and it's like personal to him. It's like something he's really proud of. I like that.
Landriel, can you tell us a little bit more about this play? Is this like a Macbeth kind of thing? Like what's going on in this thing?
Similar to Macbeth in the sense that it is like a medieval fantasy, but it's a deconstruction of medieval fantasy, and it kind of breaks down individual tropes within the play and kind of like analyzes them and kind of throws them back at the audience.
Are you like a Brechtian kind of guy? Are they gonna? Is this like a whole comment on the very nature of a play or something?
I don't know if it's down to that extreme, but I was definitely inspired by kind of Tarantino's kind of analysis on genre. If that makes sense.
Ooh.
Chippy, I'm liking this because clearly this is a very creative dude who is like he's making things happen. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I like that. It's a very attractive aspect of his personality. I like it.
Hell yeah!
Thank you so much.
Well, one more thing we got to say about Landriel. Very good. He's got like sound panels on his wall, which makes him sound very good too. And I think you got to consider that as well, Chippy.
But you know what's funny? I mentioned it the last time, and I'll mention it again. Does it not look like the finish line of a NASCAR race?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's got that. It's got that finishing flag.
It's one. It's like a circle of life. It's just all one thing.
Well, Landriel, will you come back on the show and tell us how this play goes? Whether or not does it turn out a disaster? Do you get a standing ovation? All this stuff. Will you tell us?
It's already been produced. We finished it this spring.
Oh, you already finished it.
How was it?
It went really, really well. It was a dream experience come true. Yeah.
Did people throw like roses at you?
Well, it was during COVID, so we didn't have a live audience, but we filmed it all, and yeah. So we were one of like the few like play productions that were going on during COVID, and I had to like become like a CDC kind of guy, like one of their agents, because I was like wiping everything down and making sure everyone was distanced because I didn't want this play to be shut down.
Oh
it was
boy,
a huge deal.
Landriel, well done. Well, Chippy, what do you think? You want to just think about this for a while?
I already have thoughts, but I really like what he showed us.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear your thoughts on it too.
I mean, these guys are really like making me puke because they're all they literally are like all cutie patooties, ultra high level cuties, and they're all like doing interesting crap. It makes me want to puke my guts out. All these guys.
Okay.
So you think about it and come back because by the end of the show, 2 of them will be chopped.
Yes.
All right. Later, Chip. Wow. Truly sick. Truly sick, these people. These guys. Let's check in on the No Limit album cover thing. Cool Keith still way ahead. Cool Keith, Dr. Doom, First Come, First Serve. The satirical No Limit album cover. I mean, just killing all the other ones. Just killing all the other. Let's look at some. By the way, this is the one that I always liked. The Young Bleed one. Where it's this dude, he's got like a giant book. I guess like a Bible kind of book. By the way, look at the features on this thing. Master P. Hell yeah. Mystical. Fiend, I don't remember who that is. Sea-Loke. And there was a group called the Concentration Camp. I don't remember that. There was a No Limit group called the Concentration Camp. I just love how these tigers are just like, they guard his, heavenly palace. But Snoop Dogg did one like this. Snoop Dogg came in, biting off the No Limit crew. But there's nothing has been done for album covers as iconic as that in forever. You know what I mean? No Limit and yeah. There's also what's that guy? Chat. Who's the guy who did damn it. What's the dude who did he was like a No Limit kind of guy. The guy who was like Trina, he was friends with Trina, but he did that album called about the internet, where the cover was like the internet. Why am I blanking on that dude's name? I'm giving such a vague description there. Ladies and gentlemen, and as we say, ladies, gentlemen, and neither, I would like to now present to the program high-ranking mod / high council member Mary Kate, and not Ashley. Mary Kate.
Hello.
Mary Kate, what in God's name is going on?
Well, I got in a car accident today, so that wasn't good.
Oh my God, Mary Kate, things are really going things are piling up for you, right?
I know, and oh my God, it's been a really bad day, but let's just pray to God my insurance claim goes through. So you guys, I gotta like unironically plug myself here. My Venmo, I'll put it in the chat.
Yeah.
This is like gonna kill me financially because some lady T-boned me, and I could really use the bucks, okay?
Oh,
Okay, I
God.
kid you not. This is unironic. So I'm gonna put my Venmo in the chat, okay? If I have any simps out there, your simpery would be much appreciated in the form of monetary relief. Okay?
What's going on with your insurance? Is your insurance taking care of any of this crap?
Well, I was driving for Uber at the time, and
Ooh.
my regular car insurance won't cover it because of that. Uber is supposed to cover it, but I've contacted them and they're like, we'll get back to you shortly with an insurance, with an insurance specialist. And I'm like, well, how long is shortly? And they're just like, shortly. And I'm like, how long is shortly? And they're like, we
Holy
don't have a
moly.
time frame. It's just shortly. So I don't know how long shortly is. So I'm just freaking out here in the meantime. But luckily, I didn't come here to bring the mood down. I just had to plug myself and say, please give me money. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm going to help. I'm
Um,
going to donate. I'm going to donate.
Anyways, well, you should. You owe me $504.50.
I knew this was going to go back to the classic Mary Kate shakedown. Mary Kate loves to shake.
Yeah.
But look, people in it is your money because somebody did say send this to Mary Kate and I just kept it.
Yeah.
Which is
and
what
now
you
I
would
really-
what you
I
would
really need the
expect.
money now, bro.
Okay, well, we gotta make sure that this gets fixed. Mary Kate, were you injured or anything? Are you okay?
Just slightly, like some sprains and bruises. My heart rate went weird because I was freaking out, but I'm fine. I still got the stickers on me from the EMT.
Holy moly.
But I'll be fine. But that wasn't what I came here to talk about today. I just had to shamelessly plug myself because I am poor and I am financially destitute. Anyways,
Oh boy, okay.
so I wanted to ask you. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're looking at me on camera right now, but have you heard of these things called Pop-Its?
Yeah, I see those at like checkout counters. What? Mary Kate, can you
Yeah.
explain what this is? What is this?
So this is like the new thing with the kids. I don't know what it was like for you when you were a kid. For me, it was Webkins. And then for my little sister and her generation, it was Silly Bands.
Uh-huh.
Now it's Pop-Its. They're the new thing. And they're part of this whole broader category of toy called fidgets. And it's supposed to relieve kids' stress because, little Billy in the sandbox has so much to stress about. And that's the whole gist of it is like, oh, it's supposed to relieve stress because it's like bubble wrap that you can pop endlessly. See?
Oh, I see. I thought that
Yeah.
I honestly, they kind of looked like, they look like ice molds or something. I was like, what is this? Like you put water in it and it's like gives you ice?
Theoretically, you definitely could. But see, I got this frog one because I actually have reason to be stressed. And I like to pop him. But yeah, this is the cool new thing. And I just wanted your thoughts on this. Like, what do you think of this craze?
Yeah,
I worked at a retail store, and let me tell you, when we had Pop-Its in stock, kids would look in the window and they would run in and they'd be screaming, Pop-Its! Oh my God, they have Pop-Its! And they would run in, they would grab a bunch of them and buy all of them, and their parents would spend like $50 on these friggin' pieces of rubber. So what's your opinion on that?
This is amazing because like I was at Walgreens yesterday and I saw it's one of those things that like you see it and you're like, wow, what is that? What in God's name is that? But it's like, but I'm me and probably everybody like me is like too lazy to actually look into, like even like too lazy to put my decrepit hand over to like pick one of those up and look at what it is. So I'm glad that you explained this. This like actually really worked out. And it's also like one of those kind of impulse buy things that I kind of want to buy,
Yeah, no, you will. Seriously.
Should I buy one? Should I be on this stream just making these pop noises the whole time?
Yes, you should definitely buy one and just mess around. I totally can see you messing around with it. They've got big ones, they've got small ones. Mine's a frog. You guys, yes, the people who can't see me, obviously, it's basically just a big rubber bubble wrap sheet, but they come in different shapes. So that's the thing with kids these days to keep you updated.
I gotta say, I did a really vague explanation of an album cover, and I found it's Trick Daddy. Of course, Trick Daddy, and the album is www.thug.com, where this was like the early days of the internet. So he's in like a real player looking browser, and
Nice.
and Trick Daddy is like he's on that browser. Trick Daddy. Remember?
Nice.
Yeah. Well, and look, Mary Kate, I'm going to donate to your thing. I'm glad you're okay. I thought of a joke, and this is just purely a joke, and I didn't want to make a joke when you said this, but you were saying you were driving for Uber, and this is the joke that I thought of. So just know that this is stupid, and I'm being stupid, but can I do the joke that I thought of?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Was the food okay?
The food was okay, and I actually gave it to my dad later, and he ate
Okay.
it.
Okay, very good.
It was some fried ass nasty food that I would never eat, but some people of a certain, some sorts of people enjoy that kind of cuisine, so I fed it to my father.
Well, Mary Kate, I have to say, you're a beloved member of this community, and everyone's glad you're okay. We're, of course, sorry about your financial destitution, but it probably has to do a lot with me sort of like middlemaning money that people send to you and I just keep, right?
This is probably true, yeah.
I'm going to cut this part out, too.
I also wanted to talk to you about the Rave Dubin clip today, when he made that quote, heavy quote joke about I'm not too good. Doug T, I'm not too good for fried food. That was a joke. Literally all I eat is fried food. Okay, sweetie. Learn to joke, honey. Anyways.
Did he say that? He said that's all he eats is fried food?
No, Doug T said too good for fried food. Pretentious.
Oh okay.
I'm not. Literally all I eat is fried food. I'm poor, okay? Calm down.
Me too.
Anyways, but no, when he did that whole thing, is like, let's see the tweets from AOC, Ilhan Omar, and Bernie Sanders, and he pulled up like the blank sheet.
Yeah.
I just cringed so hard because it just got me to this broader point of like, why don't conservatives understand comedy? The only way that would be funny is if you did it ironically, like you did it in a way like, I know this is not funny, and that's why I'm doing it, and the fact that you know it's not funny is what makes it funny. And he's just doing it like complete dead serious, and like I bet you there were some boomers in his audience who were like,
they're like, oh, it's blank. It's blank. Yeah. I mean, I gotta be honest though, like it's totally switched over for me into like I just purely feel sorry for that guy because
a lot of people do.
He's really, there's like, it's sort of the same with Tim Pool, where they are both very easy to make fun of because they're just saying nonsense, but they both have a sort of innocence to them that's like kind of endearing in a weird way. So, right? Like, do you feel that at all, where it's just they're sort of like these hapless guys who just like figured out a way to make money or something?
Sometimes, but then like when it comes to if we're like talking about conservative comedians more broadly, like I mean, yeah, when Rave Dubin does it, you just feel bad for him. But like when Steven Crowder does it, because he actually like considers himself a comedian, it's just big cringe, and it just hurts to watch. And he's got his little cronies in the side of the room that'll giggle for him. And literally, that's the only way that any conservative, quote, comedian can survive, by having people who are paid to laugh at them. Because can you think of any conservative who has been funny? And I just think that's an interesting point to think about. Why is it that conservatives can't be funny? Think about it.
I mean, well, I think first of all, it's hard to do any kind of like political comedy. Like I'm trying to think like who's like really like I mean, Mark Maron is it's difficult. It's like a difficult like tightrope to walk, I guess. And I think like only a few people do it well, but like conservatives have the extra layer of like, now it's just like almost purely like spite driven, the xenophobic stuff. So that's hard to make funny. People are saying Norm Macdonald is funny. Is Norm Macdonald a conservative? Like he's like, I saw Norm Macdonald live once, and he has the vibe of like somebody who just like moved or like went to Vegas and never left, sort of. Like
I get you.
He literally like it was a sold out show, and he was wearing sweatpants and like one of those like dad leather jackets, like one of those like cheap like Marshall's leather jackets. It's like somebody who's been sitting at a blackjack table for like 2 weeks straight.
And the thing is, like, it seems like a lot of his comedy and a lot of conservative comedians, they just make it all about their politics, and it's just not funny. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of just more liberal, normie people can make comedy that isn't necessarily about politics, or at least isn't about being on the offensive about issues that are long decided. I don't know. I don't know if I would agree that Norm is funny. He seems kind of like boomery to me, but that's just my opinion.
Okay, I will say this, that there are people who do the like, I should be able to say whatever I want thing. Like, it would not be conservative, because conservative, I just think it can't be funny because of that political point of view just ruins everything. But especially now. But like Scott Thompson from the Kids in the Hall, I think I was talking about this, or I mentioned this to Ben Burgess on that interview. But like, Scott Thompson is a very like, I should be able to say what I want. People nowadays are too sensitive. And I saw him live, and oh my God, like, people were fucking dying. Like, it was the first comedy show I saw where people were like literally like sitting next to me, like crying, laughing. But he's also like one of the kids in the hall, so I mean, he's already he's clearly a genius, but I definitely would not call him a conservative. So I don't know. It's a tough one, Mary Kate, but I want to say this before I flush you, that again, I'm glad that you're okay, and everybody here loves you.
Can I mention one more thing from a topic that you've got on your banner?
Of course. Are you kidding me? Of course.
Why is there so much family porn though? Why are people so thirsty for that? Like, why does it have to be put in a weird context?
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about this, but like why is it exactly? Why is there so much family porn? But also, like, for me, like, again, not to keep bringing up Zizek, but he has this thing where he's like, which is not true. I don't think that this is true, but he's like, in order to do a porn movie or a porn video or whatever, you have to sacrifice the story for the sexuality, let's just say, right? I don't know if I agree with that, because there are movies that have graphic sexuality that I think are good movies, but this is like, it's a weird like reversal where it's like they're putting this element on it that makes it harder to like appreciate the porn, the sexual part, because it's like, oh, like, at least like for me it's like, oh, like a brother and a sister, like it's like a hurdle, you know what I mean? So if anybody can explain, like, why is there so much of this? I heard one theory, I can't remember who said this, but it's like that there are a lot of people who like leave there's a, what is it, like hikikomori thing going on, where a lot of people who just like don't leave their house. So it's like more possible that you would like have a sexual encounter with a family member.
Oh no.
I don't know how much I thought, my initial thought on it was like just that it's a taboo, and like it's a forbidden fantasy or something, but it's just like, to me it's purely like it's a block, like it's a block to why someone would watch porn,
Yeah.
But I'm open to anybody's theories on why this, but it is huge, right? Like, it's like every on these like sites, it's like every video now.
Yeah, it's got to be like, and if they can't get away with like explicit family, they're like stepmom or stepbro, or they have to put it in a mom context, like MILF or DILF. It's like, why are you so into taking these familial roles and putting them into this context? It's so.
You know what they should do? They should take the old like cliche porn tropes of like, hey, I'm the pizza man, and then they're like, oh, the pizza man's here. Also, the pizza man's my brother. Like, it's just, oh my God, it keeps popping up.
I wouldn't even be surprised.
Oh my God. All right, Mary Kate, I'll talk to you later, okay? We'll figure out this stuff. We'll figure out this stuff later, okay?
Alrighty, you have a lovely evening.
Bye, Mary Kate. Classic Mary Kate. Glad she's okay. Guys, I do want to mention also, seriously, if anybody can give me a theory on this family porn thing, please give me your take. What's going on? It was always like that. Look at the old time porn. Same tropes, really. This has always been a thing, huh? No, but it's literally like sister, like, oh, my sister is a bad girl. Like, it's like, really, and it's like really widespread, it looks like every other video is like this. What is going on with that? Right, yeah. Okay, Mary-Kate was wrong. There are really funny conservative comedians. Larry the Cable Guy. Let us not forget Larry the Cable Guy. He's the George Carlin of conservative comedy. Damn it, who said that? Ryan, of course, Ryan Carroll. Ryan Carroll, the master of chat. Old dirty storybooks from the dime store. That was all. Oh yeah, Oedipus, right? Yeah, okay. I get it. The chat's smarter than me. You know what? The chat gets this.
Female pleasure. Female pleasure. Female pleasure.
Algorithms. Yes, also algorithms. That definitely has a lot to do with it. Oh, guys, I wanted to also mention that I think Slavoj Zizek's going to come back on the program today. I think he's going to be back. Oh, no super chats. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot. Before we move on, let's check the... yep, Cool Keith still winning the No Limit album cover competition. Young Bleed is in second because that one really is good, where those two tigers are like, we protect Young Bleed. When Young Bleed walks up the stairs to his heaven mansion, we protect Young Bleed. Okay? Because he's a great rapper, so he needs the protection of two tigers. Okay, before we move on, Chipford, are you there?
Yes?
Okay, Chipford, let's do another contestant of the beautiful program that we like to call La Toilerie.
All right.
So
bring in whoever.
So we got three people besides
Bring Richard. Bring Richard.
Okay.
I think you'll love his look.
Richard, can we get some video on you?
Show RM his look.
Richard, let's take a look at you, please.
Why?
I can't see him. I don't know how to do it. Let me see.
What do you mean? Look at his screen. You can't see him? He just turned on his camera.
Let me look at this boy right here. Let me look. How do I get him up? Chippy, you know I don't know how to use... I don't know how to use...
We just turned our cameras on.
You know what? Can you describe what he looks like, please?
He is wearing a cowboy hat, but the top is like extended. It's like super long.
Is it like one of those giant foam cowboy hats?
No.
For anyone
oh my
under
God.
RM's age, look like
Okay, so the brim is normal. The brim of this cowboy hat is normal, but it's super, super tall. That I honestly think he might need to win just for that. It's like the old timey, like, you know, Abraham Lincoln giant, like tall hat, but it's a cowboy hat. That's great. I want one of those. Holy moly. Well,
where did you get it?
I made it out of paper. Like, it's a nice homemade craft.
Oh my god. I actually thought that was like legit. I love that. That should be real.
I think this gotta factor in. This has gotta factor in. But anyway, Chippy, now everybody please pay attention, because Chippy will fire away some of her some of her questions and or whatever to this beautiful guy, if Richard Nixon was good at football. Also, I would say a great character on the show. So go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead, Chippy.
Richard Nixon, what is there for you to show and to tell?
Well, seeing as Landriel only did one thing, I'm not gonna, showboat and show all three things. So it's, do you want what's behind door number 1, 2, or 3?
Ooh. Oh man. Door 2.
Okay. We've got my President George W. Bush action figure.
Wow, that's cool. Who was?
And
Wait, who is that? Someone was making noise, Richard Nixon, and you told them to shut up. Who was that?
That's my little sister who is looking at the turtle we're about to go put in a creek in a minute. So
okay. Wow.
I gotta explain George Bush in a limited time.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Still in the box, mint condition.
Awesome.
If you press the lapel button, where can I find it? There we go. He actually just says boring George Bush things, but since there's no batteries in him, I just imagine all the fun phrases like, added 9/11.
Does it say?
Shoes on you.
Does it say like?
Twice.
Is there anywhere on the box where it says the phrases that he says? Like, do we know the actual phrase?
It's got him speaking right here on the little thing.
What are they? Can you do the Bush voice and do some of them?
Our country is unified, and we are strong, and we are resolved, and that makes this president feel really good.
Oh.
Wow, very good. Very good.
Nice.
Chippy, are you happy with this door choice?
Yeah, it was perfect because Richard Nixon, George Bush. I mean, come on.
Yes.
The connection there couldn't be more perfect.
So here's the real question, Richard Nixon. If this worked out with you and Chippy, would you let her play with this action figure?
Oh, of course. And
Oof.
my uncle has one of these, and that's why I was like, ooh, I would like that. And my uncle got it for Christmas for me. So I'm hoping this next year, the gift will be the other one he has somewhere off eBay, which is, do you know who Kinky Friedman is?
Yeah. Yep.
There's also one of those. And it's, that garish purple and yellow campaign colors he ran with as the whole box.
Mm-hmm.
It says on the side, vote for Kinky.
Right, yeah. Local legend, Kinky Friedman.
These will go on the mantle. That's all I can say, Chippy.
Hell yeah. All right. Damn. That's pretty good. Richard Nixon is a classic. I think he's like a classic on this stream. Yeah. So that was pretty good. I think that's a big kind of benefit, would be able to kind of play with that George Bush toy.
Yeah, and then the other guy that I know nothing about.
Kinky Friedman. Yeah. Well, maybe he could teach you, hey, what's up with this Kinky Friedman guy? You know?
Yeah, definitely. He can give me a history lesson.
He's a humorist. I'm a humorist. My name's Kinky Friedman, and I'm a humorist. He's sort of
Is
like...
is he like a Texas? Is he like the Ted Cruz before Ted?
No, he's not a Ted Cruz. He's not a Ted Cruz kind of guy. Not even close. Not even close.
Does he have like values?
You know what? Kinky Friedman is one of those guys who like never really interested me. Like he's like a Democrat from what I remember, but he's like he always struck me as kind of boring. Like I'm just like, I don't really care about this guy.
But did you see but by the way, let me go. Did you see the video of the Democrats that left Texas singing "We Shall Overcome"?
Yeah, I did see that.
I was laughing when I was watching that. I was like, "We shall overcome from our private jets. We shall overcome from our mansions." Like they ran in private jets. I was like, that is so quintessential Americans.
Oh yeah.
Like we're gonna filibuster by getting inside of a private jet.
Yeah.
I mean,
that sums it up right there. That's what it's about.
So insulting. But
right, Chippy, you got a lot to think about.
Yes.
So I'll
see ya.
I'll check in with you soon. Bye. I always mix up Kinky Friedman and Studs Terkel. Studs Terkel seems pretty cool. He seems cool. Kinky Friedman, I can't figure out a way to care about that guy. These are the things that you can chime in with if you want. Is Kinky Friedman cool? That's one. Why are people so obsessed with this family porn thing? So those are some very interesting topics that you can talk about. Guys, this is a crazy thing, but a guy who we kind of admire on this show, he's a Slovenian philosopher apparently, and he goes by the name of Slavoj Zizek, and I had him on the show, last stream, And now he just keeps sort of calling in. He just keeps DMing me that he wants to get back on the show, which is weird. And he's got something he wants to talk about. So I don't know. I guess welcome back to the show, Slavoj Zizek. Let's see if we can. Slavoj? Oh my God, he's doing the. Oh my God, Slavoj, are you there?
Yes, this me again.
Okay, Slavoj's back, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome give a warm, whatever we call this stream, welcome to Slavoj Zizek.
Yes, thank you. I'm glad to be back on the show because last time I think didn't go so well because you were being kind of confrontational and this and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, no, it was just awkward because you were supposed to do a review of a movie and you walked into the wrong movie. You were supposed to do a review of Cruella and you accidentally saw F9.
This is your side of story, but this is wrong.
This is wrong. Okay, great. So what do you have for us today? What's going on?
I would like to call in ask you. I am having some troubles that I think you can actually very similar to caller Mary Kate.
You're having problems like Mary Kate, like. You're going to set up a GoFundMe or something?
Yes. I'm glad she called in because this is kind of what I want to do because I am having big troubles with my money.
Okay, you're in some financial problems, Slavoj? What's wrong?
Yes, I made what you would call in Slovenia, we call this very unwise financial investment.
You made an unwise investment.
Yes, it's like Lacan says that I did my inner psychology push me to do something that turned out not so good.
Okay. You got yourself into some financial problems?
Yes. I need the help of your audience. This is going to be very good if they can go to my GoFundMe and please donate because I am in lot of trouble. I think I might not be able to pay my rent this month.
Okay. That's horrible. That's horrible, Slavoj. What happened? What happened?
I invested in I don't listen to show, but I apparently I don't know if you know about this, but this guy I made a debate with, his name is Peterson.
Yeah, Jordan Peterson. We were talking about this earlier. Yeah.
He made a crypto coin, is Flutter coin.
Yeah, Flutter coin. That's his cryptocurrency. He calls it Flutter coin because why again?
Because his hands, they are fluttering all around.
Yeah. Yep. He calls it Flutter coin because his hands are fluttering around. Yeah.
I saw him. I joined his program, and when he was talking about this Flutter coin, his hands were fluttering even more. He really ramped up the fluttering when he was talking about the Flutter coin crypto.
Okay, so you invested in a bunch of Jordan Peterson's cryptocurrency called Flutter coin.
Yes, this is I made huge mistake, and I should have known this was bad because he said very interesting thing in one of his videos where he said if you clean your room one day you might be successful like me. You can do pump and dump scam with crypto just like me. And then he caught himself and he said, oh no, I not pump and dump, I mean good crypto investment like me. So I should have caught that this was scam, but I don't know if you know this, but this is something about me that
Wait, hold on, Slavoj. this seems out of character for you to be like a crypto guy. What's going on there? I wouldn't have expected this.
Yes, this is something people don't know about me because I am actually my main goal is, despite my public persona as a guy who he doesn't like capitalism and all this crap, blah blah blah. My main thing in my life is I want to have lots of money.
That is surprising.
Yes, because I would like to have this car. I don't know if you know this car. It's a Maybach.
You want to have a Maybach? What, like a Rick Ross or whatever? You want one of those really expensive like luxury cars?
Yes, this is my dream. I would like to have Maybach, and I don't know if you remember, but there was a rapper. He was by the name of Paul Wall.
Paul Wall, yeah, the rapper.
Yes, he had. I don't know if you remember, but he had this amazing grill on his teeth.
Yeah, grill. He had like those diamond grills on his teeth. Paul Wall did.
Yes, and this is what I want to have. So this is why I was so desperate to invest in the crypto of Peterson, because I would love to have this Paul Wall grill and this Maybach. This is the true nature of my dream.
Okay, and he ripped you off. He did like another one of these pump and dump things.
Yes, this was huge mistake, and I think the reason for this scam is he still mad that I was doing such good jokes and this and that in that debate.
Okay, that's great. Slavoy, every time you call in, it's really, I would say, sort of a disappointment, because, I think the people who watch the stream, they want to hear some comment, on philosophy or politics or whatever, and it's just like you getting into these little jams. Like, it's very weird.
Yes, I am person. I make mistakes, It's not all, you like to see me on the YouTube, blah, blah, talking about this and that, and this philosophy and all this crap, but I have problems of my own that I deal with, okay?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I get it.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, and then he left. Oh, there he goes. Slavoy, are you still there? Slavoy?
I can't leave. I don't know why it's not working.
Okay, you just exit. Just drag yourself out. I think he got it.
No, still here.
Okay. I'm just gonna drag him out. There you go. Flushed. I like a lot of people in the chat are like, what the hell is going on? Slavoj Žižek was on the show again, Don't like it. Don't like the Slavoj Žižek appearances? You get this. Let's check the poll. Oh, I got a tab up on my browser that's just turtles. Okay. The poll, of course, is what's the best No Limit album cover? And we got 18 responses. And of course, Kool Keith's Dr. Doom, First Come, First Serve is just killing it. Just killing it. Let's see which other ones were good. All the Silk the Shocker ones are like the best, I gotta say. There's a lot of there's a lot of satirical ones, of course. All right. That's enough. Where's Emmy? Somebody says. Yeah, Emmy just, I love Emmy. Emmy's like one of the great callers of this thing, but she just likes to call in to like plug other people's shows. She's like, did you see what Tom Segura's been doing? Haha, he's so funny, Tom Segura. I wish I was watching Tom Segura right now and not this. But Tom Segura's not on right now, so I just guess I'll just watch this. So that's Emmy. Benito, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Benito,
Are
what up,
you
homie?
there?
Benito, what up?
Oh my goodness, Greg. Hi, Greg.
Somebody says
not
the
expecting
Cool Keith record is not on No Limit. Of course, the Cool Keith record is not on No Limit, but we put it in, we count it because it's satirical and it's in that vein. Okay, so please take that attitude and put it in the toilet and then flush that toilet. Okay, so thank you, Benito. I'm sorry.
I would suggest. It's all right. I would suggest to not flush it, to shoot it.
That's right.
That's what I would suggest.
Shoot it. You mean like this?
Yes. I did not hear it, but yes. I'm sure you did the gut thing.
Well, thank you for the suggestion, Benito. Benito, what's up with you? What's going on tonight?
Well, what is up with me is a beautiful thing called learning. And I'm learning about a wonderful thing called music theory.
Music theories. What are you
Yes.
doing? The circle of fifths or whatever that crap is?
Well, no. What I'm doing right now is learning how to read piano sheet music.
Wow. And how's it going so
Yeah.
far? How's it going so far?
So far, I would say it's going pretty a-okay. I've been using this website called musictheory.net, not sponsored, by the way. This is
You plug in your
a
business.
brutal review.
You plug in your business on this thing?
No, it's
All right.
not my business.
No
I'm
problem.
not making money from it.
No problem.
But yeah, so there's this, on this website, there are exercises that you can do. And so I've been using those to practice my, I guess you would call it, what would you call it? Sight reading. Yeah, my sight reading.
And it's going
'Cause
well?
A note pops in. Yeah, it's going very well. Last time I did 55 questions and I got a 97% accuracy rate.
Oh my god. Very good.
Yeah, I'm killing it.
Very
I'm gonna
good.
I'm gonna try to do 100 and see what I get.
That's great. Are you proud of yourself? You're showing off a little bit, right?
Oh yeah, I'm so proud of myself.
Do you think
Because
I
I've
feel
only been doing it for about 4 days now.
4 days. 4 days
Yeah.
in. 4 days in, and
Yeah.
you're already kind of strutting around like you're Mozart or something.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it is only the treble clef that I'm doing right now.
Well, can I ask you one quick question?
Yes, of course.
Do you think you're Philip Glass?
Do I think I'm Philip Glass?
Yes.
I don't know who that is, Mr. Brown.
You don't know Philip Glass? Well, you better look
I'm
better
sorry,
look him
Mr.
up.
Brown, but I'm a fetus. You're gonna have to fill me in on this one.
I'll do an impression of Philip Glass. Okay, ready? His music. Shut up, Philip Glass. That's how it goes.
Oh, is he the one that made like that metal track that sounds like the Power Rangers theme song?
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, he's a metal guy. He's like a metal speed, sort of like speed metal, like very precise speed metal, like double kick drum kind of stuff.
I feel like you're kind of messing with me right now.
Well, look up, go listen to Philip Glass, and then will you come back and tell us what you think, if you like it or if you hate it, or what your take on it is.
I definitely will.
All right.
Something I like to do for these.
Wait, what? Something what?
To listen to music and pretend I'm Fantano.
Oh, you like to pretend you're Fantano. All right, your audio is being really weird.
Oh God, am I back now?
Yeah.
All right, good. Okay. So another thing I would like to tell you about.
Okay, go ahead.
Is a music suggestion for not just you, Mr. Brown, but for the whole community, the whole audience here.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I remember a while back, when I was in, oh my God, when I was back in middle school, actually, I discovered on Spotify this music person going by the name Greaser. That's it. It just says Greaser.
Greaser, okay,
And,
like the movie.
Well, I guess, yeah, like the subculture, you know?
Okay, all right.
And so he only has, well, I don't know what the pronouns are, so they only have one EP, one project that was released back in 2016. They are so damn obscure because back when I first started listening to them, they only had like 4 monthly listeners on Spotify. And so for the longest time, I've just thought, oh man, why is it nobody else listening to this? This is amazing. So everyone, please go listen to Greaser on Spotify.
Be honest, are you Greaser?
No, I am not.
All right.
I do look like, you know, that stereotypical cool guy from the TV shows and movies that is based off of punk and greaser culture.
Right.
But I'm not.
Oh, I love it. We'll put some pictures in the chat of you. Let's see. You got the rolled up
of me?
You got the white t-shirt with the like cigarette pack rolled in the sleeve?
No, I usually have the tank top with the flannel on top.
Oh, nice. I like it, Benito.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Benito, I want you to come back and update us on this piano progress, okay?
Yeah, I sure will. And I will also tell you about Philip Glass.
Yes, Benito, I love you, and I'll talk to you next time.
All right. Bye, Mr. Brown.
Bye.
Have a
What a good guy. What a good guy. Let's see what Ryan Carroll and all these other assorted characters in the chat are saying. Quote, I had to tell Peter Jackson what the noise somebody being stabbed in the back made because I did it to Nazis during the war, unquote, Chris Lee. Is that true, Ryan Carroll? If you're not a member, check out the link in the description and come chat. That's true. Get on the Discord unless you are a puke. Unless you're one of these. Still nobody chiming in, because this is a wholesome show, you know, so nobody's chiming in on this family porn thing. If anybody can figure this out, because this just seems like an absolute a more of a hurdle than anything to watch porn videos where there's like a family member. To me, that's an instant no. That's an instant nope. But, you know, for some people, apparently for a bunch of people, the algorithm, maybe it's just my algorithm, and I'm just outing myself as a family porn cretin. Chippy, are you there?
Heck yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so so far we covered Landriel, we covered Richard Nixon, we got 2 more contestants. No warning shots and the comedian. Who should we put under the hot seat next?
Greg, who do you think should go?
Greg, are you there?
What's up, dude? What's up, bro?
Who do you think should go next on Toilerette?
You know who I think. I think it should be me, dude.
Greg, enough. Be real
freak.
about it.
Let's do no warning shots.
He wants it. Okay, let's get no
Let's
warning.
do no warning shots. Our Irish lads.
We got to do his intro.
No warning shots. Show your look to RM. No warning shots.
Let's see what you look like. No warning shots.
He's like in a hippie safari. You know?
It's a vintage Stetson.
Oh, hell yeah. Those are hard to come by. Is that a real Stetson? Not to out you or anything, but is that the real deal? That's looking real good.
I don't know if you can see it.
Woo! Oh, Chippy, that's
the real thing.
That's the real thing. That's looking good.
Thank you, RM. I appreciate it.
That's looking, yeah, he's looking real cool. You got like all these all these cool, handsome looking dudes with all their own style. This is truly, this would be a disaster for me to try to decide. But Chippy, go ahead and let us in on the toilerette.
All right, no warning shots. Could you please show and tell us our object for today?
Let me grab it.
Oh my God! Look at it's all like
is that
an
like,
adventure. Those overalls.
Is he? Yeah, he's got tie-dye overalls, right?
Overalls. I know, yes, and I love it. And he gave us a story behind it too.
That's just about the dopest S word I've ever seen.
You like it, RM? I'll make you some.
Hell yeah!
Send me the
Get a
sizes,
PO box, RM.
I would legit buy a pair of those. No warning shots. So if you're willing to make one, I'll cough up the money for it.
No, yeah. I mean, I got you.
Hell yeah!
Just drop the sizes. I'll throw it together. I took in the leg a bit, so it's like tapered legs because the Dickies overalls they're like boot cut.
Oh, right.
I didn't really like that, so I brought it in a bit. If you want me to do that for yours as well, it's not a problem.
Hell yeah! I'm not.
He's a designer.
Yeah, this is pretty. He's definitely. I would say, Chippy. I don't know if you agree with this, but he's definitely like his fashion is the most on point of any of these dudes, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! All right, I'm definitely gonna hit you up. No warning shots, and I'll cough up however much you want for that. But Chippy, please go ahead and fire away.
All right. Show us what you got. No warning shots.
All right. I have the Can you see that? It's No Doubt, Hey Baby, but this is the Stank remix.
Oh!
This is featuring Outkast and Killer Mike, and it's an excellent record. A lot of people don't know about the Stank remix, but
the Stank remix.
And then look on the B side, you got the instrumental. And so on the original Hey Baby, the drums were kind of weak, but they've redid the percussion, so it's like, you know, it hits harder. And so you throw on the instrumental, and then you get the freestyle going, and you know, it's a good vibe.
You said Killer Mike is on this version?
Yes.
What is Killer Mike talk? What is Killer Mike rapping about on this?
He's rapping about how much he loves No Doubt.
Really?
He's a big Gwen Stefani fan.
Can you do the Killer Mike rapping style? I'm trying to like see if I could cough up an impression of it.
It's like big, right? He's like a big voice.
It's kind of like
it's in.
Yeah,
I can't do it.
But it's a little bit like almost I would call it maybe like technical or something, like how LP is like. It'd be like I don't think I can do it, but it would be just like a lot of complex words that you have to like really like sit down and read. Yeah,
definitely like a lyrical, spiritual kind of thing.
Exactly. Well, I think there's two elements to this, Chippy. There's the undeniably like on point fashion of No Warning Shots.
Did you see that? He just went my mustache.
I gotta make sure it's creased down.
Yeah, he did that mustache swag, but he's also got some cool stuff like these.
Yeah.
So I don't know, Chippy. There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, it really is. I'm really interested though on hearing that Stank version of the No Doubt song.
So well, you're gonna hear it if you make the right choice. This is what I would say if I were No Warning Shots. Well, you make the right choice, you'll get to hear it, right? Something like that, right?
Yeah, it's true.
Ultimatum.
All right. Well, Chippy, I'm gonna let you think about this, and then very soon we're talking like tens of minutes. You're gonna have to make some chops, right?
Yes, we just have one boy left, and then we will announce the two boys that shall be flushed.
We got one boy left. One little boy left in there. All right.
Yes.
All right. Man, that's tough. These guys are pretty. I'm not even fronting. I ain't even trying to lie right now. These guys are all cool. It's crazy. I mean, these guys are way cooler than me. I don't even know why they would know about this show and stream. Straight up. you know? You feel me? If anyone feels me, please let me know. Let me know in the chat. Put I feel you. Killer Mike, I kind of want to play... I kind of want to play a Killer Mike clip, but I know I'll get dinged. This is another thing. Of the many things to call in about, please do a Run the Jewels Killer Mike LP style rap. Because there's something I can't really... It's like complex and kind of fast. If anybody can do that, I'm like down to hear it. Devin plays drums. Are you there?
I am here.
That's really weird.
Hello.
Nice to hear you, Devin.
Thank you so much. Hey, am I on the show?
You are
on air chat. Here we go. Yeah, I'm in.
You're on, and you're sounding real good. You got a good mic?
Man. It's that studio mic.
Oh, you fucking with a studio mic right now, huh?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a musician, so I've got some gear. You know.
What are we working with? A Shure SM7B?
I did have one of those. No, this is a Slate ML1, which is a modeling microphone. And it actually does have an emulation of an SM7, but I'm not using any of those right now.
So when you say modeling microphone, that means what? That it like sounds like other mics or something?
Yeah, exactly. It runs through software, and it can sound like some of the more fancy, like $10,000 microphones, but it's, under $1,000. It's one of those fancy software microphones.
Tech Corner with Devin.
Yeah. Hey man, I got a little. I'm gonna go Larry David and Curb Your Enthusiasm on you for a second, if you don't mind.
Please.
What the hell's with your waiting room, man?
Why? It's all messed up? What's wrong with it? What's it doing?
It orders people by alphabet. So Benito gets in there and he's like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" for like 3 seconds, and then you just ripped him right out. And I was like, me and this other guy have been waiting in there. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to figure something out with the system.
Recalculator? Are you there?
Yeah, recalculator. No, we tried to talk to him. Me and Benito were like, "Hey, what's up?" And he wasn't saying anything, or she wasn't saying anything.
That piece of shit, Benito.
I don't want to get. I'm not gendering recalculator. I don't want to get canceled.
You know what? Well, after the crap that not recalculator, but that other one pulled, you deserve to be misgendered. No, I'm just kidding. Recalculator, is this true? You've been just wasting away, just sort of becoming decrepit, like turning into a skeleton in the waiting room?
Every second for me is like the age of the universe for you.
Oh, God.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Shalom, Mr. Brown. I heard from one of your henchmen that you wanted to speak to me directly and personally.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's all right. I'll forgive you. You can make it up to me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'll keep that on lock. Devin, what were you saying? I'm sorry. I interrupted you. What were you saying?
Oh, no, you're good. I was saying you can make it up to me.
How?
This toilet thing.
Oh, you want to get in on it?
I just want to win.
Oh, you're trying to win. Yeah, I
mean,
mean, look, yeah. Chippy's got a lot of gentleman callers that are competing for her love, Let me ask you this, Devin. Do you have a drum set nearby?
No.
Oh,
well, it's downstairs in cases. Does that count?
Oh God. Will you come?
I'm not just a drummer. I got some guitars next to me.
Can you play an instrument for us right now? Because I feel like Chippy might.
I can strum some chords. I'm a drummer. I can strum some chords on a guitar, but I'm not a guitar player.
Okay.
It means something different to call yourself an actual guitar player when you live in Nashville.
That's right.
You can't just strum chords. You have to actually be good.
You got to be taking it seriously up in Nashville, right? Some serious music people over there.
Otherwise, Dave Ramsey will come and yell at me.
Was Jay Reatard? Was he a Nashville guy? He was Nashville, right?
I don't even know who that is.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm not going to try to go down that rabbit hole. But anyway, Devin, what else is going on? What do you got for us tonight?
Man, I don't know. Are you a Neil Stevenson fan?
Neil Stevenson, love him.
Yeah, I thought I heard you make a vague reference to Snow Crash at one point.
I love Snow Crash. I've actually I bought I had a copy of it that disappeared, so I bought a new copy of it, and I've been meaning to reread it. But I love Neil Stevenson. Love him.
Yeah, dude, that book is amazing. I feel like that's what the conservatives are trying to make our world like. Everything's just ultra capitalist.
Yeah,
it was great. It's a great book.
Oh, it's so great. Anybody who hasn't read Snow Crash out there, do yourself a favor. You know what? A long time ago, I read some of his other stuff that I barely remember. I kind of want to go back through and like read everything.
I went to McKay's. I have a McKay's right down the road. I got Cryptonomicon for like $2.50.
That
so
Cryptonomicon,
I gotta tackle that one.
It's always I live near this Half Price Books, which I guess is mostly a Texas thing, but they always have cheap copies of that, and that thing's kind of a brick, right?
Oh yeah, it's like over 1,000 pages. I was like, what the hell?
Well, look, Devin, if you read it, I'll read it. How about that? Deal?
I have it, so I'm gonna read it. I have so many books. I'm way behind.
You better read it, or you get this. Okay, you'll hear that later. But yeah, I love Neil Stephenson, and I'm glad you brought this up, and I appreciate you, and I deeply love you.
I love you too, as long as I win the tournament.
All right, I'll put in a good word with Chippy for you. Okay.
Cool.
Bye-bye.
Appreciate it.
Bye. Recalculator, are you there?
Yes, of course.
Oh my
I'm always
God.
everywhere.
Oh my God. Oh geez, I'm sorry. So this guy Benito comes in. You've been waiting in the lobby for forever, basically. Then this Benito guy comes in, like is strutting around.
Yeah, and invents fascism in Italy, right?
Ugh. I mean, of the horrible things he's done, I would say number one is getting picked before you, then the fascism thing, right? Like that's the order.
I was crying. I was crying for a second. Yes.
Okay. I thought your mic cut out, and I was like, oh my God, all this, and then his mic just cuts out. Unbelievable. Well, Recalculator, what do you have for us tonight?
Well, that is a question I thought you were gonna ask me. Your henchman said this was an interview. I assumed that your spies had been keeping tabs on my epic posts and trolling in the other Discord servers, and you wanted to have me on so you could learn a thing or two.
Yes, please. What have you been posting?
Well, jokes, japes, cringe, the usual. Just I'm grinding every day.
You're just grinding out cringe posting? Cringe posts?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
My God. And why do you do this? What's the psychology behind this?
Oh, it's a giant world-spanning psyop where I'm subtly nudging absolutely everything, like a giant, 56 square dimensional chess game.
Wow, you know that saying, what is it, like a death by 1,000 cuts or whatever? You're doing like death by 1,000 like Instagram posts or something like that.
I'm doing socialism by a Googleplex cringe posts.
Oh, that's how it works, right? That's how it happens. That's how great movements happen. Recalculator, is your tech dropping out again?
No, I was just being patient and polite.
Okay, sorry. Well, okay, so you're posting all this cringe, and you want to teach me how to post what, like worse cringe than I already do? I don't know if that's possible, but or better, or like how can you help me?
Well, you see, the thing is, you gotta use a keyboard.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
You gotta use a keyboard. You gotta get really good at Control A.
Control A, okay. Yeah.
Control X.
Okay.
You gotta use hyphens every now and then.
Should I press this now?
No, fool. Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm being confrontational. I was locked in a cage for a little bit, and I'm still stretching my
Oh boy. All right. Well, Recalculator, I'm sorry about your experience in the waiting room. That guy Benito was a true sort of opportunist. He'll do whatever it takes to get on the thing. He'll
fraternity my ass, right?
Exactly. Did you see what he put in the brackets? He put "pick me."
Oh, that's slippery debate tactics as usual.
Unbelievable. Well, look, I'll permaban him, and we'll deal with that later. All right.
All right.
All right. Love you, Reed. Oh my God, he was a mid sentence. He was mid sentence, and I threw him out of the thing. Unbelievable. A lot of people did not like that Slavoj Zizek thing. They were like, "What is this? what is this shit? Get Mary Kate back on and get Chippy back on. That's all we care about. Look, he's one of the great philosophers of our time. So you better calm down. You'll listen to everything he has to say. You know what? Chippy, are you there?
God. Oh my God. RM.
What?
We're gonna be a comedian, and then we have to get Landriel's mom. She is on the High Council, his actual mom.
Wow. So should we do that first or comedian?
No, let's get the comedian because I want her thoughts so I can make my choice. Obviously, she's gonna be biased, but it'll be fun.
Somebody in the chat, what's this person's name? Proton Pack. Any opinions on Thought Slime? I like him. Seems like a nice person. And I would say very well researched videos as well. He's Thought Slime. They put a lot of time and effort into those videos. Okay, so comedian first, Chippy?
Yes, let's do comedian. And then we'll get Landriel's mom. Hey, comedian! Turn on your cam so that RM can see your look.
Female pleasure.
Let's see the look. How do I do this, Chippy?
Oh my God!
I'm just gonna assume that comedian looks really handsome, and
he is wearing a Luigi hat and sunglasses.
Ooh.
And of course, handsome. So what are we gonna do? I mean,
handsome as a mug.
Hell yeah.
Handsome as a mug. Handsome as a mug. All right. Well, Chippy, fire away at the comedian.
All right, comedian. What do you have for us to show and tell?
Well, I've got multiple things, so I'm gonna pull a mix in.
Very good.
Do you want to pick door number 1, 2, or 3?
Let's do 3.
3? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So this is a Legend of Zelda 3DS.
Whoa!
And I know it doesn't look like much, but I have a lot of I got a cool story behind this.
Oh.
Me and a bunch of my friends and my brother, we camped out overnight for it to buy it because they didn't allow pre-orders or whatever, and it was during the holidays, so it was kind of like a cool bonding moment. I got to see some friends I haven't seen in a long time, and we just spent the whole night just shooting the shit, waiting to buy a freaking video game system. And it was kind of cool because or it was kind of funny because we literally, it was a long time. And then when we got there, they had an abundance of stock. So we didn't even need to do any of
there was no need. Unbelievable.
No.
But
it was a fun time.
I gotta say that was a very sweet story and a good story, I think.
Yeah.
But I have to say, for those listening to this, Chippy is beaming. Chippy has a smile on her face that's the most the most dead giveaway of a giddy person. So that's something to take into account. Chippy, what do you think about this show and tell?
I don't know what to say.
All right, we're gonna let Chippy think about that. That's no one's ever gonna see that look, but that's the smile of somebody who's just wants to giggle for a very long time. Handsome. People are saying handsome as a pug. Yeah. The comedian, funny, sweet dude, and handsome. We're talking this kind of material. So we'll let Chippy think about this. Oh wait, actually, Chippy, you know what? I forgot Landriel, right?
Let's get Landriel's mom. Get her out of the green, and then get Landriel's mom.
What's her name? She's in the green room?
Yeah, it's called Landriel's mom.
Landriel's mom.
She's in blue. She's in blue.
She's in blue. She's in blue? What does that mean?
The green room. The green room. Do you see the green room?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Mom?
Landriel's mom?
Mom?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
My mom and
Landriel's
her
mom.
friends.
Welcome to the show.
Yes. Well, thank you. I'm here with my two best friends, Miss Amy and Melissa.
Yeah. Let's give her a round of applause. Very good.
Wednesday night. We're having so much fun.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here, Landriel's mom and friends. Chippy, what do you have to say to Landriel and Landriel's mom tonight?
I just want to tell Landriel's mom, you have raised such a wonderful son. He is such a gentleman, so kind, and so talented.
Aww.
You should be very proud.
Yes.
Well, he has been for all of these years. I have 3 boys, and I try not to have a favorite, but he's my favorite.
Oh, man.
He is the sweetest. I always tell him that whoever he ends up with is the luckiest woman in the world.
Whoa, Chip, you hear that? Oh, my God.
And by the way, I will be the coolest mother-in-law ever.
Oh!
That's right.
Landriel's mom, can I tell you, Chippy was saying earlier that Landriel is, this is her words, irresistibly handsome.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
yes,
Well,
Look at Landriel's dying. Look at him.
Yeah, this is what going down is like a lifetime memory, right? Like this is something you'll tell tons of people.
Well, Chippy, do you have any other questions for Landriel or Landriel's mom? I feel like this is a big, this in itself is a big moment because like Landriel's mom seems pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to hear your thoughts. Like, what do you think about the show? What do you think about the Toilerette?
Well, I'll be honest. A couple weeks ago, he said, "Mom, I'm on this really cool show," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because in his career, he has done some really amazing things. And he said, "But Mom, this has been so much fun." And I'm like, "Why don't I know about this?" He's like, "Hey, I've been narrowed down to the final 3." And I'm said, "Well,
four.
Oh, well, Jackson, you're number 1 in my eyes, Jackson."
Thank you.
Final 4.
Jackson, Landriel. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Landriel.
I've been doxxed already. My name is Jackson. My real life name is Jackson.
Oh, doxed. You got mom doxed. Mom doxed.
Mom doxed.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he's number 1.
Oh,
wait.
He's had so much fun every week or whatever getting ready for it, and he has just said you were so much fun, and so we have been watching it and we love it. And
this is a huge. I gotta say, Chippy, this is a huge because a romantic partner's parents, if they're cool, that's a big plus, right?
Yeah, right. Like you just want the parents' approval. Let's be honest.
Well,
and Chippy, the guy with the bobblehead, the George Bush bobblehead.
Yeah.
His mom is not as cool as me.
No, not even close.
I promise you, Richard, not as cool.
You do not.
We gotta
know
do.
I-
Should we do Chippy? Should we do like a mom competition at some point where it's like who's the coolest mom? Can I ask a quick question to Landriel's mom? So you got like a little party going on there. Are you guys having a few drinks or what's up?
Oh yeah. We tailgated for the show.
Oh my God. Well, okay. Well, there it is. There it is. Clearly the coolest mom like I've ever encountered, right, Chippy?
That just like points right
That's,
there in my heart.
Man, that really makes it hard. We got this guy with these cool ass overalls. We got the undeniably handsome Landriel, and then we got with the cool mom. I mean, ultra cool mom, and then we also got the undeniably handsome comedian. This is honestly, this is an impossible. This is a Sophie's Choice like impossible situation, right?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh my God, Chippy sounds like she already knows, and I'm getting a vibe off of this. All right, Chippy, I'll let you think about it, and then look, we got like, actually, Chippy, the show is basically over. Do you want to tell us what your thoughts are? I mean, do you need time to think about this? Do you want to mull over this, or what's going on here?
I
make pee-pee.
think I know.
Oh my God! Wait, we need to build this up. Greg.
And I'm kind of mad at you.
Wait, Greg wants to do like a big. Hold on. Ready? Hold on.
Okay, Greg.
Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, and now presenting the 2021 Toilerette. Some people will be getting chopped.
Good. Come on, Greg.
Yeah.
Some people will be getting chopped tonight. This is a big moment. We got cool moms who are having a few drinks. And tonight, Chippy will be making some of her choices on the toilet.
That's pretty good.
I just want to explain like the thoughts that I've had. So with Landriel, I really liked his because his was very personal.
Yes.
Very creative, and also like it was a personal success of his that I just felt very honored that he shared with me, with you, and the audience. Also, I mean, his mom is a plus. So,
yep.
The comedians, I liked his. His showed commitment.
Yes.
Because he stood out there, even though there was a billion of those games already out there. That was
and it was. I liked his story because it was he seemed to be making the best of this weird situation where he's like, I was with my bros. He was with his bros having a good time. That's a plus, right?
Yeah, and I like that. I liked Richard's hat, and I like the quirkiness of his object. Like, I was not expecting the George Bush like figurine.
That would be a tough one for me because I want to play with that George Bush thing. I want to get the batteries updated. I want to hear George Bush doing his little sound bites, you know.
Yeah. And then no warning shots, like it was interesting because you get like a 2-in-1 type of thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And I like that. Plus the fashion is
the
there.
The fashion, the music, all of it. It sweeps you up, you know?
But, you know, I have to make a hard choice.
Ladies and gentlemen, and neither. This is it. Hold your breath. We need to do the thing like in Chopped and The Bachelorette where they like really, they draw it out. They put 20 commercials and you're like, I just want to hear what the fuck's gonna happen. So let's draw it out a little bit more. Let's do
It says
you can, if you want, have some people in, and then I'll tell you.
Okay, you know what? We'll do one more person, and then after this person, we will hear the this is a brutal, like really heart-wrenching chop of two people.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy.
G.I. Joker, are you getting wrapped up in this thing? People are saying,
you know it, brother.
People are saying vote Landriel. Two people, Steve and Primo. What if there's friends like people hired their friends to go in the chat to like pump them up?
That'd be very capitalistic of them to do.
Oh, unbelievable!
I mean, it's not the first time people bought friends. I mean, look at Mike Bloomberg. His entire lineup has bought friends. Mike Zuckerberg bought friends.
I know. That's what you know. What if you can't make friends? Just buy them. That's what I always say.
Absolutely. It's such a hard choice. I mean, I think all the guys are really great. The comedian, super great.
But I have to say, if you saw Chippy's face when the comedian was talking, she was like, like she loves anime. She was doing some real anime. I know
what you're talking about. Yeah.
Just the very presence of this comedian guy, she starts cackling and giggling, you know. But
He might
you know,
be a final. He might be a final one. You know.
Yeah,
then
but-
it's between Landriel and Richard Nixon and who's the fourth guy? I'm so bad at this.
no warning shots.
No warning shots.
This is impossible because they are all very cool, and it's sort of a free for all because I really don't know who it could be because
And
she's
you know
also
what's crazy is we already had met the parents episode for one guy already. You know.
oh exactly.
You know that's
And
always like the final two is when you meet the family.
Well, look, she met the family of one guy, but she also actually met one guy, went on a date with one guy who goes by the name of a little guy named Ricardo Nixon. So this is
Right, Ricardo Nixon if he was good at football, yeah.
This is, I mean, this is just it's craziness.
Listen, I've never had this much anxiety over an internet stream before.
I mean,
Never.
I don't want to say that I peed my pants, but that's the only way to describe it, you know?
Hey, I mean, that's okay. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. I really hope you don't get canceled, brother.
Why not? What did I
know
do?
Greg is dragging you down, but that's not safe for whatchamacallit.
It's not safe. Not safe for YouTube.
Work. Not safe for work or YouTube. Yeah.
What I do? What I do,
At the
dude?
bottom.
What I do?
Look at that hot topics tonight. Why is there so much family?
Why is there so much? I should have put prawn, right?
Like the shrimp, and then put a shrimp emoji next to it.
I know. Damn it. I blew it. You know that I'm not good. I'm a dumb boomer. I'm a decrepit boomer. I don't know what I'm doing.
Brown. I'm gonna level with you, all right? I can be your stage manager, all right? I've already gotten you Grifter Gold.
Yes.
I got you weird Boy Scout moments with
Yes.
GI Joker.
Yes.
We need to talk about your marketing on this. You're just coming out way too hot. Your gun's hot, all right?
I know.
Guns hot. Bam bam. All right.
This is supposed to be a family show, and it's kind of like
it was
getting
supposed
weird.
to be a family socialist show because listen, when you get into degeneracy,
yes,
the Groypers win.
Yep, that's what it is. That's what it
Yep.
is. But
The Ben Shapiros
you,
win.
you know what? I gotta say, the problem is like the adults. You know, the real adults, the moms, like of Landriel. You know, like Landriel's mom. They're having drinks. Do you hear that? Hear that party?
Yeah.
I think that they might be the real, the true, you know, kind of degenerates of this whole thing, right?
Oh no, they were part of the high council, and you're just throwing them under the bus.
I gotta say though, like in all honesty, those moms sound really cool. They sound really fun.
Yeah, they sound like way cooler than my mom. That's for
I
sure.
know. I want that to be my mom. That's some fun moms, right? She's like, I got Melissa, I got Jenny over, and we're having a good time. And they did sound like they were having a good time.
My mom, instead of like buying high council stuff, she gives 10% of her income to the church.
Oh, that sounds like my mom too.
I know, lame, right?
Pretty lame.
You
Pretty
don't
lame.
get to, you don't get to come up onto the altar and start like talking about how you have like your third kid's the best kid. You can't do that at a Catholic church.
She was so ready
the
to
priest would just kick you.
She was so ready to like create the hierarchy of favorite kids, right?
Oh, I love that.
I love that.
I feel like if I ever had kids, I would do that, but I really shouldn't.
Well, look, that's a really
RM,
good.
you got kids, right?
I got a couple kids, and I do tell them, I'm like, look, I like this kid the best. Why? And I'll tell the other kids, why can't you be more like that kid? And you know, a lot of
That's gonna have a lot of deep-seated psychological issues, but I love it.
Well, when I go to the like parent-teacher things, they're like, "Look, your kid is causing all these problems, and it seems to be like they're acting out because of things at home." And I'm like, "I don't know what you're talking about. My kid's fine." And then I cross
You're like, can I trade? Before you get in there, there's like the person walking out. It's like, hey, you want to trade? It's like Pokemon cards.
Exactly. I'm always trying to trade the kids. And when the PTA, you know, when the teachers are like talking all this crap, I actually say my kids are fine. Then I put in my ear pods, you know, like AirPods, or I put them in and I'm just like, yep, no, I don't even need to hear what you're saying.
What does your partner say about this? Are you a single dad?
I'm a single dad, you know? I'm doing my best out here. I'm a single dad, and when we do this, like the other parent will come, you know.
It's co-parenting. Yeah. I know a little bit about that. Yeah.
Like my ex-wife will come and we'll just get in a fight in front of them a lot, and I like to do that. I like them to be around when we're fighting.
Are you talking about like fight like bare knuckle, or you guys put on,
it's just verbal, sort of like calling each other names. Every once in a while, we'll like throw, you know, like she'll throw a plate or whatever. But I'm like, get the kids out so they can see this, so that they can, just kind of toughen up, as I call it.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, when DSS is called, I mean, that's literally just like the referee.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I'm like, and I'll say to them, be like, you guys get it, right? We're trying to toughen them up, and they're like, sir, stop nudging me with your elbow, and they'll be like, come on, you get it. So, well, anyway, GI Joker.
Where does Greg fit into all this?
He
Greg
loves
just,
it.
Like, is he just eating popcorn while it's happening? Like, what's going on with that?
He does a lot because he crashes on my couch. He'll like whenever anything happens, like anybody comes over, he'll be like, I'm trying to sleep. Like he'll just kind of snap at people. That's pretty much what he does.
Here's the big question, Greg. Greg, do you ever offer to babysit at all?
I do, like usually if I'm going to get a drink, I'll bring the kid. I'll kind of like tie up the kid on a bike, one of those bike racks. I'll tie him up out front.
You're gonna ET them, right?
I'll ET them a little bit. I'll dress them up like they're an adult and get them in there and have a few drinks.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, Greg's.
I don't think Greg got it at all. I meant that like you put them in a basket of a bike, but never mind.
I think he does that too. He puts them in a basket, but he's like, hitting all these potholes and stuff. That could be some of the developmental problems. Could be.
How
the
many
cause.
date nights does RM Brown get where he has to leave the kids with Greg?
No, I go to I just go to the movies or whatever just by myself. But anyway,
What? I thought you got all that stuff like direct to home and all that with all your movie connoisseur, right?
Yeah, exactly. I do.
Also, do you get paid for that? You should definitely get paid for that. You watch a shit ton of movies. Like you're pulling out stuff that I've never even heard about, and I felt like I was a movie nerd.
I'm trying. But anyway, GI Joker, I'll talk to you later because Chippy.
Hello.
Chippy.
Yes.
Chippy, are you there?
Chippy.
I am here, Greg. Yes.
Chippy, are you there?
Yes.
Chippy, so a lot of people are getting really, I can just tell that the chat is thoroughly foamed. So guys, this is it. This is probably one of the biggest moments in the Toilerette, or if not the biggest moment. Chippy, tell us what's going on inside that chip in your head that you call your brain. What's going on?
Look, this has been difficult because like I said, I love all these dudes. They're all great, but it's the Toilerette and only one will survive.
Yep.
And I have to make hard choices. Some of them might go against me. But it's okay. That's part of the game, right?
Do you see the chat? Do you see what the chat is saying?
Let me see.
Look at the chat.
What are they saying? Landriel.
The chat is very behind Landriel, so woof.
So the boys that will be getting flushed tonight are, I need the drum roll. Or
okay, here it is.
Banjo or whatever.
Here it is.
No warning shots. And Richard Nixon, but good at football.
Boy. So
don't put Richard. I can't.
So they're both. Now Richard Nixon and No Warning Shots are both in the room. Do you guys have anything to say about how you feel about being chopped?
Wait, what?
Richard. Oh. He's not watching the stream, RM.
Oh, he's not even watching. He ain't even watching.
Oh, no.
Richard Nixon and No Warning Shots, I regret to inform you that Chippy Chipford has chopped you.
Tough,
Oh, man.
So I guess my closing statements, I'll say it was a pleasure. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. I can't say I'm not disappointed. I might put on some Joyce Manor later and bob a little bit. But all I can do now is chunk up the deuce for the North and the South, in the words of Little Kiki, and say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, No Warning Shots. We all love you. and care about you very much. And I will be in contact with you. I hope
We
this
love
does.
you.
I hope this
I
doesn't.
love you so
Hope this doesn't affect our relationship and my ability to purchase a pair of tie-dye overalls.
Oh no, I'm still dead serious about that. Send me the measurements and whatnot.
All right.
Got you.
All right. Richard Nixon, do you have a parting statement you would like to make?
Oh no.
Oh man.
I'm actually legitimately sad because
No!
I thought Chippy and I were doing great. You know, I'm not saying I had it in the bag because it's a competition and all that, but I thought I was going to at least make final two just because I really like Chippy. You know, like some people definitely in it for just let's do it for the bit in the competition.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. And we have to
That's all I
mention
can
that
say is,
you guys went on an IRL date even.
I wasn't gonna call it a date just because, like, you know, the fairness of everything.
Right.
But
oh my
she's a
god.
very nice person.
Oh my god.
Like hanging out with
No,
her.
I feel horrible. Oh!
Well, Richard Nixon, you put up a very fair fight in this what we call battlefield of love, to quote J-Bone in the chat. And it's a real shame because
Oh my God.
Chippy could be playing with that George Bush action figure, and she threw it all away. But there you go. Chippy, this is a big moment. No warning shots. And I repeat, no warning shots. And Richard Nixon, if he were good at football, have both been tragically chopped.
Yes. And I feel horrible.
You crushed the spirit of two beautiful, beautiful boys. And now two are left, right? Landriel
Yes.
and the comedian.
Yes.
And the chat has made a clear effort to push for Landriel. This may be AstroTurf. He may be paying these people, who knows? But only two are left now.
Yeah. But for next week, basically the way this is going to go is the two boys
Mhm.
will have to plan, starting from today,
Mm-hmm.
the ideal virtual date that they will have to present to me. And once I choose the winner, we will go on that date automatically. And
Ooh.
RM, you can jump in and check on us if you would like. You know.
That sounds amazing. So
yeah.
So basically, we'll open the show. They'll give you the virtual date. You'll think about it. You'll choose the one. You'll choose the one you like, and then you'll actually go on that virtual date.
Yes.
Oh boy, I love this, Chip. I love this, Chip. And look, I have to say, Chippy, I'm very sorry that this is such a tumultuous. I mean, this is an emotional roller coaster, right? How are you feeling? How are you feeling about all this?
I actually feel really bad. Like for Richard, he really looked heartbroken.
Oh man, he
I didn't
really,
mean to break his heart.
I mean, he looked really shaken.
Yes.
And he was wearing that tall cowboy hat, and it just made everything more sad.
Yes.
All right. Well, look, Chippy, this was a really, really, I think, intense episode of The Toilerette. But
Yes.
Everybody, please come back next time. It's going to be next Wednesday. Hold on, let me ask Chippy. Chippy, next Wednesday, right? Conclusion of The Toilerette?
That's next Wednesday.
Okay. Next Wednesday. Conclusion of The Toilerette. Sorry, I just burped. Guys, we've been through a lot on this episode. And all I have to say is weird. And also,
That's really weird.
And
it is disgusting.
So don't forget. Now I'll see you next week. And
Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye. Flushing toilets.
bye bye.